This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you.
Ow! Oh, you're right. That did hurt.
Ow! What was that for?
I'm preparing you for the next myth, which is that you can slap sense into someone.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. The idea is that if someone's in a state of confusion or shock, by slapping them, you can get them to focus, hone in their senses, and perform better.
It's a familiar scene from old school Hollywood. Someone flips out, a good sharp slap brings them right back around. It kind of makes sense, what with the shock and the sting. But does it work?
When I think about this saying, I think about someone who's hysterical, who's on the edge of panic. How are we going to induce panic in each other?
I'm not sure we have to. I mean, I'd like to talk to a trauma expert and find out if there's a way to inhibit the brain, something similar to panic, but a lot easier to achieve.
All right, but as far as the testing goes, the pre-slap and the post-slap tests, they have to be a decision-making test, because we're not testing IQ here. We're testing how you make decisions under pressure.
Exactly.
Back at the shop, Grant and Tori are welding up a storm. They're determined to take the human factor out of the equation by scratch building a face-slapping robot.
We have a bungee cord that's attached here. It'll wrap around this rod. Now we'll wind up the arm and then release it. You don't want to use motors or pistons because, let's face it, we're going to be putting our faces in the way of this slapping hand. We want slaps, not broken jaws.
All this mechanical marvel is missing is a hand to hit with. So they'll fashion a surrogate forearm from Carrie's.
Deceivingly hairy arms.
They're not hairy. It's like baby down.
It's a process Tori's almost perfected. The limb gets shaved, greased, and plastered with dental alginate, which eventually sets to make a mold. In this case, the mold is filled with silicone, and when that sets, they can arm the robot.
Oh, goodness. Here, Tori.
But before we do that, we need to find out how hard we slap. And that's where this guy comes in. We're going to slap the force plate, record the data, and use that information to calibrate our machine.
Grant strikes first.
It's going to hurt you more than it hurts me.
Then Tori.
All right, ready when you are.
That looked more like a spank.
And then Carrie steps up to the plate.
Now remember, however hard you slap that thing is how hard you're going to get slapped.
This myth sucks. All right. Oh, maybe that was too hard. Maybe that was too hard.
Maybe it was, but Grant's in no mood for a do-over.
Okay, so Carrie, you hit with 94, I hit with 114, and Tori, you hit with 116. So our average is 108 pounds. That's our target.
It's no comfort to Carrie to know that the hand set to strike is more or less hers.
It's like I picked my own switch off the tree to get spanked with.
All right, Carrie, you ready? Mm-hmm. I take no pleasure in this whatsoever.
Oh, my God.
In 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Did it hit a little high?
It was the comeback that I think,
They get you?
Whoa!
The aim was awry, but so far the mechanical slap looks right on the money. Carrie's followed by Grant.
1.
And then Tori.
Oh, that is really good.
So what do you think? Is that...
I think it's perfect because it gives you just enough shock, but it doesn't, like, knock you out.
And that's just what they wanted. The next step is impairing their brains before slapping. So one thing we know is there's more pain to come.